Jenkins.
That was my alliance raid earlier today.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. They tried to greed the first time in Labyrinth of the Ancients, and everyone that's done the dungeon was like, what are you doing? You can't greed the first one. How do you greed the first one? He's still at like 60% HP. What are you doing? Hey, Kiwami.
I don't actually know how you would greet that one. Yeah.
I don't know either. I think people were like memeing at that point, but it was really funny because I walked back to the Alliance C panel, and then we just died, and I was like, what happened? What happened?
What happened indeed? What happened? What happened here?
That was on cutscenes.
One person on cutscenes?
Yeah, it was like Alliance B's tank was on cutscenes, and it's like, that's one person. Everyone else should be able to get back on the panel. What are we doing?
What are we doing today? It seems to be Friday.
Final Fantasy Friday!
It's Final Fantasy Friday!
We're gonna go punch a fish.
We're gonna go boop it on the snoot.
Punch a fish!
Boop it on the snoot.
Boop it on the snoot.
Punch it in the fish.
So you should turn around the camera so that like the everyone can see what's going on and not be looking at the stat from behind the statue.
I mean, like, they can, or they should, or maybe they will. But like, hey there, folks! My name is Hero Girl, and I'm with my buddy Frons.
Hi.
And we are taking him through the Realm Reborn patches. Today we're going to be finishing up patch 2.2. Now, you may be noticing that we are currently Sansa Alice, who is dealing with some life stuff right now. For anyone who...
Not feeling too great. Send them positive energy.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. You know what? Fron, let's dig up Alice's donation Ko-fi thing, and we can pin a link. In the chat.
Well, your stream's gonna go away for a hot second, but give me a second and I can do that.
What did it do?
No, I mean I literally have it right here.
Beat me to the... Yep, we'll go ahead. We'll get that.
Is that a challenge or is that a statement?
That's a statement. Alright, and we're gonna pin that. And unpin after manually unpin at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and have that pinned. And then throughout the night, we're just going to be asking that if there's any sort of little bit that you can go ahead and provide our friend Alice, it would actually mean the world to both Fron and I because we care about her and we want her to be safe and stable.
Yes, please.
So in the meantime, we're going to be back to the dynamic duo here.
We're going to go punch a fish in a barrel.
Yep, punch a fish.
I guess we're in the barrel in this situation.
I guess. Oh, that reminds me. I need to make sure that my land plate's updated so that way it doesn't break when we queue up. Oh, you want to wait? Did you go on the Mog store and get the mech?
Yeah, like forever ago when I was helping Alice speedrun Carrow through the game.
Damn, works fast. So last time we like literally left off before the trial itself.
It was within licking distance.
It was. So we might actually end up starting 2.3 today as well. You know which patch that is, Fron?
Is it the Ramu patch?
It is.
Oh. I mean, I didn't think about that too hard. But like then after I said it out loud in my brain engaged and I was like, I guess it's the one that's the last one with the pony?
Forward and back, and then forward and back. You once go forward and back, and they all go forward. No,
hi everybody.
She was gonna be the last one with the pony.
Oh, that's right. She was the last one. Hi everybody. Sorry we like walked off for a week. I know this is like important, but you know we're back.
We do be back. In fact,
we do be back.
Yep, we do be back. Morrowib does not seem pleased with us. Level 50, into the heart of the Horror. Morrowib is brooding over Leviathan's return. Alright, Fron, we ready?
Is Morrowib ever happy with us?
Occasionally. I mean, she would seem to be rather impressed by our armor, right? When she fucking shot it.
Yeah, I mean, technically that's canon.
It's not... No, she used a handgun, not a cannon.
I was not ready for that.
If Leviathan, why pale? True. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Lilian herself would suggest to best the Lord of the Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us all. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room.
You know what? You know what? This is fair. This is what we deserve after walking away for a week.
Yeah. Man, just waited a whole week to go all the way back. Oink. And Fron is just so excited. Fron has been vibrating. Fron has been thirsty.
It's true.
What you looking at, Fron?
Oh, I thought it was a Y'shtola cosplayer as a warrior, and I was like, that's Y'shtola with an axe.
No. She used a pickaxe last time, remember?
Yeah. You're expecting the command room. Pray do not keep the admiral waiting.
Alright, let's check in. First with Minfilia. The Sahagin Elder claimed to have become eternal, yet he was summarily consumed by Leviathan. What might this imply? Tancred?
Being an observant adventurer that you are, you'll doubtless have noticed my dagger work back in Tapsa. As you know, I like to dabble in a bit of this and a bit of that. Yes, you're a ninja in ARR.
I could have sworn you said dabble in a bit of her and a bit of them, but like, you know.
Bop, bop, bop.
I guess I'll be reading Yuguri. When I saw Leviathan rise from the depths, I cannot well describe what I felt. No words could prepare one for such a sight.
Once left Alphino in the snow for like a month. Good. The little idiot can freeze.
To confront the Lord of the Whirl in his mastery domain, in his watery domain, is far from ideal. Yet he's not like to come to us. Would that he lacked the means to strike us from afar. That's because he has lightning. Very, very.
You wonder how empty Limsa is going to be after the incoming ban wave? I don't think this is an incoming ban wave just because of the Mare thing.
Yep. Oh well.
Hearthstone it was called.
This one's gonna be voice, so we're gonna put this on auto. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, and then click.
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan
I think
rose
nope.
from the
Almost
briny
perfectly synced up.
depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
People are literally linking their sync
When
shit.
the
Oh,
dust
yeah.
became
Well,
mist, this time
can't
in the wake
account for
of the
stupidity.
calamity, we were not
Oh,
so
all those stats still after the voice.
Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
That's why there's a bridge now.
The
Ah.
area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice damned creatures transformed it into
Oh
a
no, they're
small
talking about the
ground
area we were just in.
Yeah, I would say they're not talking about an area with a bridge. They're talking about
Given
Halfstone.
the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Extremely
If that
even.
sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was
Now, here's
ever
what you're gonna
our
do.
objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it?
I've caught some
You're
big
gonna mount
fish
a
before.
big-
Leviathan's
Big
uncontested
honkin'
dominance.
Aether Cannon on
The
Limsa
ships of the
Laminsa.
third squadron could
And then
not
fire
close
it,
to
point it
within
directly at the
100 knots of
ocean,
primal.
and then
Your
fire
favorite
it because
cannon pierces
apparently
the
Leviathan
pieces.
just decided to get in front of it.
Or, and hear me out, what if we built a giant
I have
seawall
read the reports, Master Thancred.
and then made the Sahuagin pay for it?
Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure
No,
barges for all
I
the
want to
good
be
they
friends
did.
with the Sahagin.
Seven hells. Is there no way
Oh.
that we might strike
Warships don't do anything.
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet. But we must needs contend with
Must
him upon the
needs!
open sea.
Must
It
needs.
will avail us little to consult past experience.
You're so tall. Like, so much taller than
Yeah.
a Stola. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Admiral, if I may.
Yashola's not actually that tall. I'm pretty sure she's on the shorter side of Makote.
Probably.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
We must drain the sea!
This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse.
I was gonna say, can you explain how to do that, sir?
Second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water?
Oop.
I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Nope. Nope. I'm out. No more, Fit. No more.
I don't want to deal with Professor
If
Lambertine.
mounted
Weird name, I
on a
know.
ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear.
The long one is her
against
sister,
us,
Yashorta.
rendering him no
Yeah.
more dangerous
That is
than
Mitra.
any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Never happened.
Begging your pardon.
I don't know how
But
this
to
is
give
gonna
credit
help.
where it's due,
Like, this will get us
this
close,
is
but
something
it's
I heard
not gonna
from
like
an arcanist
make it so
friend.
Leviathan can't control the water underneath us.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another.
Yeah.
In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck getting all
Question
that.
being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his
Okay,
plunder.
referencing Hullbreaker Island. Neat.
By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target.
That is
To
appreciated. They
which
don't do that
we
enough.
must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Like, not here specifically,
This
but
in
like
itself
everywhere they don't do
no
that enough.
Small feat. Ramming speed will be
True.
required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
Nod for some reason.
Yeah, no, apparently we understand.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another.
This
I
guy's like
volunteer
Sid Light.
myself.
Yeah.
At least in terms of like
It
his
is
voice acting.
dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
Guys like, we're gonna tie a bunch of bitches together and I want to be there for it.
Assemble the remnants
Is
of the
Burlap's
fleet
hair
who
all
are already
black
here.
from the back?
No, I
Give
think that's just the
priority to our
shadows.
soundest vessels. The repairs can wait.
Yeah, that's definitely lighting.
Yeah.
Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours.
Like, it sure
Storm
fucking
Marshal
looks
vessels
dark.
Ready to sail post haste.
At once, Admiral.
It was that shot where she turned around and we were looking at directly at the back of her head. It was like looking into a jet engine. I was like, what? Huh?
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior.
Oh, so since I ultimately, we're not going to talk about it in detail, but since I ultimately know what happens like at the end of ARR's patch cycle, you know, like the big thing, I'm reminded once again that they really, really wanted you to start in Ul'dah.
I put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Okay, they just say the same thing.
Turn off auto text because Yuguri is. Oh my god! Wow. Even she's just tiny.
She
Like,
is
it's
so
not even just me.
small. That is a tiny lizard.
She is taller than Y'shtola. I'm pretty sure.
She is
like
she is small like
half
the
a
lizard.
head. She is like a third a head higher, taller than Y'shtola.
For real. Jesus Christ. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Girl, you don't know the half of it.
Yeah.
But Frons, the orchestrons from 01 to 04 are Gridania's OST.
I was gonna say I didn't know that, but that's a really good point, Sam.
Now that I have to come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it?
A message, Admiral. Judged it best that it be delivered at once.
I'm listening.
According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan.
It better not be that fucker. One of the company of heroes?
The details of it are yet hazy, Admiral. I have dispatched one of our own to question the individual.
I am disinclined to put any store by this claim. Even should it be true, it is as your store has said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. This could be an AI deepfake and I would never know it.
Well, how do you know what that is?
Don't question the fourth wall. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Malmstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Themora, Frons, you two, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness.
The man you're looking for is believed to be resident in the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenoshka. Stormpart private sent to question him should be there in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful.
Did they say Lower Lenoshka?
They did say Lower Lenoshka.
Oh, I don't like where this is going, Frons.
They also said Grey Fleet.
God damn it.
Well, at the very least, we can just walk out the door.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. So, Frons, you keep saying it like this. You keep saying it like you know for a fact that they want you to go to Ul'dah. That's what they want you to start with.
There is explicitly a line that changes from Nanamo if you started in Ul'dah because you meet her as part of the regional introduction quest that's different between each region. That gives a lot more meaning right before a certain event.
Right, but how is that proof that that's where they wanted you to start? Like, if they wanted you to start there, why not just, like, make that the starting point?
It's a pretty impactful line.
It's an impactful line because it's well developed. That doesn't mean that they inherently wanted you to start there.
I don't know. It's a line that you don't get if you start anywhere else.
There's phrases that change with the other leaders.
It's true. This one is... This one's specifically before the big thing.
I'm gonna...
I hate this man's clothes.
God damn it. Hold on. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him.
Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. Before I mucked up the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... I don't even know how you get this armor, honestly.
I think it's one of the
God.
harnesses from, I want to say, the Gladiator Pit, Halatali, I think.
It's that style, but specifically with the coral print, I don't know how you get this version.
Figured out. Hi,
Because I know how you make all the other coil print ones. Hello. Gods, man. I worked for 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Bah. I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Trenchgum ain't a generous soul.
He said with a fucking
Now-
chocobo chick tattoo on his face.
Now
You get
prick
that-
up your ears, because
Did you get that face
Oh.
painted at the carnival?
he did. He's very proud of it. He's very brave and went up to the tattoo, the face paint artist. Now prick up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. You can? The tale of Trenchem's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabatus.
Leviabatus?
Leviabatus. Huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide as me members long, and ain't no means feat, let me tell ya. So he's very tiny. Gotcha. When I fought him, I could barely see all the brine it was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth, at least. I have knocked me trusty axe out of me hand at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next?
This guy is a fucking loser.
Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots, but not wanting to take all the glory for myself. I let me mates and the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhaps too modest. Now, there's some as say you can never truly beat Leviabatus, but you gotta learn to live with him and make the best of the bad situation. Not the company, though.
This man's fucking
Yeah.
grifting you, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna throw you through a window. Ah! It's you! I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm a chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and I don't have much. My member's tiny. It's pathetic. Wow, I called that one. Didn't even know. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabatus, but I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back when I was working at a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then. What? Oh gods, just remember that day made me soil myself all over again.
Gross.
God, this guy. Jesus Christ. Hey, wait. If you're asking about Leviabatus, you mean you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet at the bottom of the sea. Yeah. Tiny Summoner Girl got that one time. Why you worthless lying horse son? I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. Surprised this guy isn't more famous. Defenestration.
Frons, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan?
No.
I beg your pardon? Leviabatus? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. Sea tidings, in fact. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at Morby Dry Docks. Pray, make your way here as soon as you're able.
Ah!
Ron, you're not even going anywhere near the sand.
I told you. It's just a knee-jerk reaction.
Fortunately, the Morby Dry Docks are, what, all the way over there? Oh, nope, other direction. Damn.
South.
I knew
Hey,
it-
are there rubies and sapphires I can mine?
Are there?
Nope. Nope.
Aw, it's sad.
You see it. No rocks for Frons.
I'm just saying, Fron, just because Ul'dah got the best development does not mean that they wanted you to start there.
I don't know. I just feel like it's one of those, if you don't know where to start, you should probably start in Ul'dah.
I mean, you can, but like then you don't get to start as a Marauder, and a lot of people like starting as Marauder.
Yeah, that is fair.
And a lot of people like starting
I mean,
as
Limsa-
Conjurer too.
Yeah, I was gonna say they all have their benefits. With how heavily focused Ul'dah is for later parts of the expansion, it just feels really weird when there's these optional lines very, very relevant to Ul'dah.
You think it's weird that a MMO gave itself multiple plot threads to follow through, and some of them were much more developed initially and thus a lot easier to follow through on?
A little bit, actually.
Perish the thought.
I feel like Merleb is the least favorite of the leaders because she doesn't do... Yeah, she doesn't do a lot, actually.
Nope.
I mean, she does a lot, but it's like all off-screen that you don't see.
So like, Morrowind does more stuff as we go through later expansions. Not like as... We're not as involved as Nanamo. I feel like Nanamo had a lot more to dig through, specifically because there's also ties with Raubon and also Alamigo and all that. But she does get some. Connie Senna, though. Connie Senna's kind of just completely left out to dry, and she doesn't get literally anything until you get to the Endwalker role quests.
I mean, I think that's more of a failing of just not delving into Gridania's story overall, because there's a lot of really interesting things related to the White Mages and the Elementals that, like, just doesn't get touched on in ARR, which is weird, because they're super relevant to things with ARR, like, so not Amdapor Keep, but Lost City of Amdapor, the one with Diabolos at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why that place is like the way that it is, and why it hasn't spread to the greater Gridania?
Because the Elementals are basically acting like it's playpen.
Yeah, they're just caging it in there, and that also was with the help of Light Mages, and like, you only get that through context clues. No one directly tells you that. And it's like, that's like a huge thing.
I 100% agree with you on this, actually. I think it is a massive failing that we don't have more follow-up in Gridania. Like, it is the least and potentially the worst developed of all three of the main city-states, and that makes me sad because I have really come to love it.
Which also is really weird, because every part of it is basically involved in almost every other part of it. Like, the class quests, not quite as much, but what is it? Leatherworker and Woodworker are the two in Gridania.
Yeah.
Are like heavily involved in every facet of Gridania. Same thing with all the quests there. Like, you keep running into Isumi and the White Mage siblings in like everything that you do in Gridania. They're all tied to everything.
Like the Postmoogles.
Yeah, like it is the most interconnected of the three, which is saying something, because Ul'dah and Limsa are not internally connected with the stuff going on in the different storylines and different quest lines going on inside. But like Gridania, there is nothing that doesn't touch everything else.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very weird.
Very weird, and like, I don't know, man. We're currently in like a completely another continent. We're getting ready to visit other worlds and stuff. I doubt we're gonna see any major development anytime soon, and that makes me...
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They could always bring back something with the Moogles or the Sylphs, or
maybe they take the mobile relaunch as like a blank slate to just like go back, clean up some stuff, make a better foundation. I don't know.
It's possible. I mean, they could also do an Alamigo thing.
They could.
Like, there's a lot of angles that they could do stuff with Gridania.
True, Sam. True. Gridania would have been way better if it was called Gridania.
Yeah, but it's not where the Makote live. It's where the Elezen live.
No, they Makote.
I mean,
Makote.
yeah, but like explicitly a bunch of the Makote that are there from Alamigo.
I mean, yes and no. Like they have their own cast. They have Cruel Claw Hunters.
I know, but like Limsa's the Rogadin place, and Ulda's the Potat place, and Gridania's the Elezen place.
And they all have cats.
But Alamigo's the cat place.
Alamigo is not the cat place. They just also have cats.
People keep telling me it's the cat place.
It is not. No, it is not the cat place. They also have cats. Like, did you forget that Thanalan has the U tribe?
I mean, like legitimately, it's not like a straight like coin flip, but like I swear to God, you could literally flip a coin and almost exactly guess if a group of Makotes are Alamigan refugees or not in every single region. And like, I don't have a problem with that. That's actually great storytelling when that happens.
Maybe that's because Alamigo's a country that got taken over by imperialism and its people got displaced and turned into refugees.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's great storytelling, and that's so consistent. That's why everywhere has Makote.
Alamigo was taken 25 years ago. There's a lot of cats way younger than 25. I mean, yeah, they gotta have their litters sometime, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want to talk to some NPCs? We could talk to some NPCs before we go boop the snoot.
We probably should. To complete the twin vessel in so short a time with limited materials, the people of Naldic and Vilmeli have won an admirer in me. You should have already known that.
When first Master Izanar proposed the twin vessel, I must confess that I had my doubts. But now that the Horror Eater is complete, do I see the elegance of this solution?
Whorl.
Whore.
Sure.
Would that we had armed ourselves with more knowledge beforehand. Well, it cannot now be helped. I take comfort in the fact that you have faced worse odds in the past, and have ever prevailed. You will do so again, of that I have no doubt.
What? No? Huh?
Worse odds in the past.
What worse odds?
Ultima weapon?
Dude, we are literally about to go fight a giant fish on water.
I don't know. Ultimate weapon could probably take it out, no problem.
I mean, it's implied, I guess, but still.
Yeah, like, you know, ultimate weapon kind of there's power scaling here. We've already taken out the ultimate weapon. We're just, you know, doing janitor stuff.
Well, it's like we've taken out ultimate weapon. They were like, oh, but the primal's hard mode, and also the primal's extreme, and then you know, ultimate weapon extreme is embellishing the story. Like, no, I think that ultimate weapon just was able to eat 3 primals because they were just really, really poopy weak at that point.
I mean, if you want to take that point literally, sure.
Like, if anything, it was Gaius filling it up on potato chips instead of like protein.
I don't know. What do you think rock is? Calcium?
Mineral? Zinc?
Then what's Ifrit?
Rotten eggs.
Carbon. It's free carbon.
It is free carbon.
Ishtola. It will require no small amount of helmsmanship to tow the Horror Eater. I dare say delivering you safely to Leviathan will be a battle in itself. In order to build the Horror Eater, we had to decommission 2 perfectly serviceable galleons. Suffice it to say, their captains weren't best pleased with the notion. When I offered them the chance to keep their ships and face Leviathan in our stead, they magnanimously withdrew their complaints.
No, see, that's how you be a good leader. What? You have an issue with us trying to save everyone? Cool. You go out there and do it without us, without our help. Oh, you don't want to do that? Cool. Do you want to help now?
We must all make sacrifices for the greater good, they said. And yeah, Sam's right. Fron, please watch Brewery Rocks. It's about rocks and sapphic love in the most recent chapters.
Oh, I know. I've been keeping up. I'm not watching it, but I've been watching the clips.
I haven't even started, but like, you know, it's on my radar. All right.
I'm told you jaunt to the Grey Fleet prove fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessels, the war leader, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prestigious tonsage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and your friends might maneuver freely in battle. Would also mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but not in one. I am not one to tempt fate. The war leader and her crew stands ready, my friend. Just give the word, and she shall bear you to Leviathan. We don't go from the crystal. Is this just like where it is? Is he just
Yep.
planted to the ground here? We super glued him to the ground.
Level 50, the Lord of the Whore. Isnar stands ready to send you off on your encounter with the Lord of the Whore. I'm not going to say it right now. I'm not going to start now.
Ah, I know that. Look, you're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the war leader may be pretty, but I assure you, or may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. Well, she's been fitted with what our friends at Naldik and Vilmine have called an elemental converter, allowing assuming the thing works, they will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Why do I feel like that line wasn't in the original thing here? Why do I feel like that had to be added from things I've heard about Leviathan?
No. I think it works. It is expected that Satigan and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Malsham will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Ishtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Ishtola, if you would join the Third Levy and Lady Yugiri the Fifth.
Very distracting, because they'll be dead!
Yeah, that does tend to take all your attention. But what words have I for those who have made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warriors of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Knowing that we all have the utmost faith in you, may the crystal bless and keep you.
Yeah, Mom does that.
Odd. Oh, we need to get that soundbite from Alice so we can play it even when she's not here.
Yeah. Okay, good. We have not super glued Slafs into the floor.
Nope. All right, here we go. The Horror Eater. Hard. Reward 15 poetics. Plus 100 for first time completion. And
It's same as Titan.
And now we wait.
Now we wait.
I'm wearing my swimsuit.
Yeah, this is where we should have had our Ulda conversation.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, but fine, you can join me over here on the balcony. We can live on the edge. The edge of the ledge. The edge of the ledge with our sledgehammer.
But I'm living off the edge.
Dangerously off the edge.
Yeah.
He's just built different, folks.
Like that.
Yep, just built different, folks.
So, Hero, how many classes do you have at 60?
Yes.
I know how many classes I have at 60.
Ooh, how many classes you got at 60?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and Black Mage is very close, and Paladin is very close.
So I guess 19 for me, including the ones that come pre-60?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hero, you can just say all of them, but the Heaven's Word ones.
Oh, gotta switch over to party so we can give our friends the 07. What? Look at them. Pulling a boat. Now, if I remember correctly, One part of Leviathan is immune to magic. The other's immune to melee. I just can't remember which one's which.
Leviathan.
Bubbles! Ron, watch out for the bubbles!
Yeah.
Salty. You know, that's not exactly how I imagined them lashing the boats together. For some reason, I thought they were, like, tied side by side. But no,
Yeah, that's
it's
really what they imply.
It's one boat tied and pulling another boat. Like tugboat style.
Yeah, that's very much not what he said. Oh, come on, salute back.
I mean, it would make sense for you because you're actually in the Maelstrom.
Yeah, exactly.
Is finished!
So why do we have Eastern tones on this?
River Dragon? Frons, I need a copy of Leviathan. Do you have an extra one?
Why has he got a gizzard?
Who put the safety triangle on the lizard?
I don't know what the shapes mean in general yet, other than like
Oh, okay. So,
front lines where it just means follow me.
all right. So you see where the water spout comes in?
Yeah.
Go the exact opposite direction, because then he jumps up and drops you.
Ah, well, I'm lucky I didn't instantly die.
Up, and then behind him, you'll see the tail. And you don't want to hit the tail because that is immune to melee, I believe. Immune to physical. Oh, and we gotta protect the converter from all of these mobs. The Sahaygan are trying to hit the shield.
Okay, the other tank's got that.
Yep. You don't want to use the shield just yet. It's going to come up later. The shield effect that you're seeing now is actually from the Scholar.
Yes.
Oh, and now we have to hit the Gyre Sperm.
That is a name. I love Final Fantasy XIV, just going for it on these names.
Yeah. Oh, and you can see the elemental conversion in the, right underneath the duty thing, too. Is that... I hope that wasn't too early. Oh, there we go. This is what the shield's for. This is going to be... This is a raid-wide.
It's like the shield in Hatali Hard on the first boss.
Alright. Okay. Here we go! By the way, you can actually hear the sound effect for when the water gushes, and it should give you an idea of where it is. Like, it has proximity sound. I think. Oh, hold on. I might be attacking the wrong thing, I think. Oh my god, yeah, I was attacking the wrong thing. If you attack the wrong end, it will deal recoil damage to you really fast.
Oh. Oh, like with physical versus magic?
Yep, and it'll actually show you the status on the thing. Reflecting...
So, like...
okay, tail reflects magic, that's what it is.
Oh, it's ranged versus close is what it is now.
Ah, okay.
Which makes way more sense, because then you wouldn't be able to do the fight if you walked in here with a team of, like, all ranged or whatnot. Oh, wow, we're done already?
Yeah, we're done already.
Wow, hards are easy.
Hards are easy. So, in the extreme version, Leviathan will break the guardrails and try and knock you off the boat, and you will fucking just wipe.
Guess the black mage is getting the
Nope.
I got it.
Yay, we did it,
I got
Fron.
one.
We saved Bikini Bottom.
We saved Bikini Bottom. Oh, nobody's here to greet us.
Nope. Damn.
Well, I guess screw us then.
Well, they were trying to take care of the distractions, right?
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah. It's not like they sent us out to sea to die and then just like left us on our own.
You know, I have a specific button to summon this specific mount hero.
I'm not surprised.
Well, what? The other one just summons a random mount. This one specifically if I need or want somebody to ride it.
Yeah. See? I'm not surprised. I do it too, Fron. Maybe not like right now, but sometimes.
I think you're missing the point.
What?
I pulled it out so you could ride, and then you just hopped on your kobold chair.
Well, then why didn't you say, hey, hero, you want to ride? And I would have been like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. I would love to be the one riding in the passenger seat for once and, you know, not having to... hey, Fron, come back. It's a Raha cosplayer.
Oh my god.
It's Graha Tia from Lahi.
Oh my god, it's just those gloves. It's just those gloves.
It's just those gloves.
It's just those gloves. Look at his hands.
It's the Werewolf gloves of aiming is what they are.
It's just the gloves.
Unique, untradeable.
Yeah, it's a
PvP.
dungeon equipment.
Is it dungeon equipment? I thought it was like PvP gear. It's Werewolf.
It's decentable. It's decentable.
You can decent.
I don't think you can do. I don't think you can decent the PvP gear.
I'm gonna have to take a look then.
Maybe you can.
I am fairly certain Werewolf is like something that you can get from PvP.
It does sound like it. I don't know if you can decent that.
I think you can actually, yeah. Actually, hold on. Easy way for me to check. Let me...
Oh, yeah, because I have Garo gear.
Yep. And also... Yeah, this is PvP gear. My rapier is from PvP. It's perfectly decentable.
You cannot decent the Garo gear, though.
I mean, honestly, I'll take that. Like, you don't want to accidentally decent your...
Not surprised. It's not something you can get back from the Calamity Salvager.
Oh, this guy's got
Knowing
dialogue.
knowing the urgency of business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during the past few visits. But today, I'll permit myself a few words. Ahem. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting heroes such as you. You are an inspiration to us all. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink.
Wink!
Why did he say wink, Themora?
I think he's coming on to you.
I mean, I get it.
Alright, we can talk to everyone again! I'm Amelia. So often do you achieve the impossible that I fear my words of congratulations will begin to sound repetitive. If indeed they have not already. With this in mind, I shall say only that I am glad of your safe return.
Another notch on your belt, is it? Well done, my friend. Were I a god, I dare say I would tremble at your summoning.
That such beings can be defeated runs contrary to all I know. Whence comes your strength and sense of purpose?
Mom.
My congratulations. This victory will serve to quiet the Sahuagin. For a time at least.
A number of things did not go exactly to plan, I will admit. Leviathan denied us the luxury of ramming him, for one. But let's not quibble over the manner of victory, eh? If Limsa is safe, we are not yet drowned, I conclude that it has been a good day. Now go and bask in the Admiral's gratitude, will you? You've certainly earned the right.
Alright, this part's going to be voiced, so we'll let the first voice go, then we'll put it to auto. The vine gonna swallow the whole thing! Alright. 1, 2, 3, and click.
Not for the first time. You have delivered
Perfectly
Minsa
synced
no
up.
Minsa
Aye.
from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
I'm gonna be honest, that was way less threatening
On
than
behalf of my people,
Titan.
I give you my humblest thanks.
At the very least, it required significantly less prep.
Yeah. Well, it's a less prep that we had to
It's
do.
meet that I give
True.
thanks to old Mistbeard too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been. 'Tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set
Phew,
foot in
phew.
these lands, I had no inkling
coup.
that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man.
No, it's really just Mom, actually.
True.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain
Reborn?
be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Nah, I'm good.
Thank God.
I already got mine to 60.
And I will see
Thank
to it
God
that
this
they
isn't
are
where
well.
you unlock
I have
Ninja.
no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well.
Can you imagine?
I
Besides,
can.
Your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Stares at Dark Knight slot.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Again.
Yeah, it's
Or-
almost like
or-
one upgrades into the other.
It should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own. Though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
Oh?
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labour to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
Damn.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
I just imagine Louis Swad, him trying to pickpocket Louis Swad, and Louis Swad just picks him up by the scruff of his coat and goes, "I'm adopting you, idiot."
Isn't that just literally canon? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
There is more to you than
Is
meets
it literally?
the eye, Master Thancred.
Nah, but like it might as well be.
Just
a Shut up! Shut up!
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in.
Really?
Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
Yeah, I'll take it.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Time to sign up for classes at the YMCA! Cat.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Yes, because they are literally one of the few beast tribes that you should be very easily able to get
I
onto,
have
because
not
the
forgotten
reason they
our
are
conversation, Yasha.
confrontational is
I am aware that
fully
Thor
understandable.
bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive.
Ah, you know!
Preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion?
Yeah, but
Nay.
have you tried talking with them?
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
Like, I imagine that they have tried to send delegation of some kind, but the fact
As
that
must
they're
we
not
all, Admiral.
more explicit about
Stay
it
the
is
course,
very
then.
frustrating.
But know that it will lead to no good end.
It's also possible that they're trying to be cautious because, like, you send convoys out there and the Reavers just fucking temper them.
Well, then don't have them... Like, have them meet on your
Man
side
has
of the
ever
wall,
put
then.
himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a
I mean, at the
raging
very
sea.
least, it should be
If we are
easier
to keep
with...
our heads above the
Like,
waves,
Limsa probably
it
has the
is good
potential to have the
drown
best
the land next to
relationships
us.
with both of their
When
beast
hopes of
societies.
coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Murrow does need to chill for a bit, but, like, this is what happens when you have high tension relationships between peoples. Like, in order for any sort of good faith negotiation to begin, there has to be an inherent point of trust, and they just don't have that yet. Like, you can say,
Yeah.
send diplomats to talk to people, but, like, neither side is willing to, like, cross the line first at this point.
It's frustrating because of the discontinuity between side quests and MSQ. Because you very much see from the Beast Society side quests that there are actual people in positions of power in the Maelstrom, and in just the common people of Limsa, that they should be able to speak to that and try and start bridging these gaps, and at the very least get a foot into helping the friendlier parts of these beast societies, the parts that you interact with, which then should be able to work on trying to build that collective trust.
Yep, and
Like-
I agree. That's definitely just a byproduct of us being able to go through and do all the Beast Tribe quests when they might not have even been available at the point that this patch originally came out.
Some of them were. Not all of the ones that are available for ARR were, but some of them were. And it really is that. It's the same thing with, like, oh, the Moogles summoned a Primal, but it wasn't a Primal. And it's like, well, Greg did that with Enkidu, and it's like, well, yeah, but that happens after this. And it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. This is where, you know, we get to start taking liberties with how it affects us, the player going through the narrative, and our interpretation of it. It's like, we can take it literally and just be like, well, there are people in the Maelstrom right now that are currently working toward this. But one, that sort of thing hasn't necessarily reached Merwip, or two, Merwip is so entrenched in her mission to see her people through that, you know, she's kind of become inflexible at this point in time. Or you can be a little looser and just be like, well, continuity is a little timey-wimey right now.
Part of it is also, and I know this gets better later from watching some of Lyle and Tag streams. You don't really see the conflicts with some of the beast societies. The Sahagin and the Amalja are probably the two that you see the most in normal gameplay, with them actually just having fates that are them attacking the Tidewall in Western Lenoshka, or the Amalja one where they're just tempering people. But like the kobolds is always an interesting thought for me, because like from the side quest and from the Beast Society quest, you see that the kobold leadership are kind of like dicks, but also like beyond the that entire story quest starts because they steal, I don't even think it was crystals. I think it was like a bunch of saltpeter or something. Like the kobolds don't steal people like the Amalja do to have them tempered. The Sahagin do that. The Sylphs don't, and the Ixal don't. So like the thing that would be the most offensive to the city-states of having their own people kidnapped and like ambushed and kidnapped to be tempered, only 2 of the 5 beast tribes actively do that we know of. Like for the most part, the sylphs keep to themselves. Like half of their quests about thwarting little like prankster things that the Ramu the tempered sylphs are doing. It's like, oh no, they spooked someone. But also, why are they in the Sylphwoods in the first place? That place is hell.
Questions upon questions upon questions.
Yeah, like the greater story of 14 is really good, but like when you start zooming in on parts of it under the microscope, you're just kind of like, how does this connect together?
By the way, the next quest is called When Yugiri Met the Fraternity. Level 50. Xanthiel has orders to point you in the direction of the Lamencent Underworld. Ooh, we get a weapon coffer.
The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier from smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there. Present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity, to which you would be introduced, abide in the shadows of Lamencent society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and they are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they have invariably wary of new faces. Though it be Pen the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far in their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust you can place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck.
And with that, I am putting my clothes back on because we are done with fish.
Oh, I already did that. I changed back.
I know. I noticed. Gee, it's like I went the entire expansion is just like looking at your outfit and being like, "Yep, he's wearing his normal clothes. Yep."
It wasn't the entire expansion. I didn't settle on this until like Titan.
I mean, I meant today, Fron.
Oh. You said expansion. I thought you meant ARR.
You know, I said expansion. I meant day. I don't know why I keep doing that. Best is way down here.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally do not. I have never walked in this part of Limsa before.
Ah. Well, then how else are you gonna meet this inconspicuous man?
You got business with me, Ventura?
A letter penned by Admiral Merweb introducing Yugiri of Doma to the members of Limsa Lamence's as yet unnamed secret fraternity. Yeah, I've just been casually checking this place out and hanging out, chilling with the fam for like 2 years before this.
Whoop.
Oh.
So you're the man. What is that first line?
I don't know. It skipped for me too.
Oh no! I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shit-eating grin. But with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full.
Hold on, we can check the event log real quick.
We can't check the event log.
Got business with me.
You're the man the Admiral sent word of.
Aye.
And you must be the Far Easterner that Merweb says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady.
I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken.
You're not the first person to say that, lass. This is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. Yeah, they hardly need a secret society to do their work. Might be as my people and I keep of the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen.
And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. It is in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think.
Well, the seven hells are you waiting for? You come to us, you guried, what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. That didn't come out right, did it?
Frons, Themora, I shall remain with these people for a time that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. Particularly Frons, whose hands are quite meaty and large.
I am big.
You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Already covered, fam.
Yeah, already covered, fam.
Want to see my stone?
I wonder what weapons pop out of this coffer. I wonder if I care.
Let's check the inventory real quick. It is... Oh, it's
Aisle 90, so it should be...
a heavy chest containing an equally heavy weapon. Yes, even that one.
Yeah, it's just the normal coffer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's those stony-looking ones. Oh! No! It's a Geralt's masterpiece.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because the double Harkin is the Oh no, wait, is the double Harkin? No, yeah, the double Harkin's the Rowena. No, that's not. No, is that right? Yeah, that's right.
I mean, we can. There's an easy way for us to check. We'll just have to do it a little bit later.
Hold on, search for item. Yeah, I have double Harkin already. So this is the Rowena weapon.
We can actually check out one of the local potatoes and see if it matches there.
What?
They sell the Rowena and the Geralt's masterpiece weapons as poetics. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and double check there afterwards. Anyway, level 15.
Oh,
through the Maelstrom.
These are the Hunmark earrings.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yugiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Much and more has occurred since I first beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray, relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warriors of Light. Must needs!
Oh, awesome. At least we can teleport to the Rising Stones. We don't have to...
Let's go. Let's go check something real quick.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I can go check if...
like, they should have
the Rona shop.
Yeah, like, they should have them in Mordona too, but, like, right here.
That's not the
Ron, where did you go?
I don't walk around Limsa!
Why not? It's
I
beautiful.
teleport everywhere in this place, because it's a goddamn labyrinth.
Alright, let's see. Potatoes right over here.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the...
Alright.
So
there's potato.
Geralt's masterwork is Conqueror. And Ironworks is Augmented Ironworks Magic Axe.
That's Primal Gear.
Oh. What are these from?
Oh, those are the shiny versions of the weapon drops from...
Wait, you don't get to craft these?
Nope.
Okay, that's weird.
That was a different system that they tried out.
Also, is the Dark Knight one and is literally just a bigger yeah, it's literally just a bigger version of the Paladin one. I love that.
Hold on, draw it out. I want to see the glow effect. Wait, no, I can just do that. I can just do that myself. What am I thinking?
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah. It glowed blue, Fron.
They do.
It glowed
They're blueberry flavored.
It glowed blue with the bubbles. And we actually have
the
access. And we have access.
The axe doesn't shine that well.
We have access to them.
Yes.
Oh, look at all the things that we can get with scripts at some point.
I know.
Yeah. All right, Fron, shall we go to more donuts?
Some more donuts. I contemplated getting ingredients to make donuts earlier today. I didn't, though.
Aw. I need to learn how to fry donuts. Donuts on the
I
main sounds
don't like-
amazing.
I don't like frying. If I had a bigger kitchen space, I might, but yeah.
Fron, where are you going? Why are you going up here?
I want to check.
Oh, right, because Rowanus wasn't actually in there.
Rona's token exchange. Yep, it's the Rona weapon.
Ah.
Neat. I wish I'd known that. We could have farmed the extremes a might bit less. Also, I would have switched to Paladin to.
Also,
crack
it would have
that.
been like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Two extra months of
Well, I would've-
waiting.
I mean, I would have switched. I more mean I would have switched to Paladin, so I could have desynth the sword and the shield.
Oh, hold on, we gotta talk to people.
Yeah.
There's Domans here.
Oh.
Hold on, where'd you go?
The one's close to the door.
Deware, Higiri, and Colnet.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to first?
Higiri.
I've been tasked with helping out in the kitchen. Once I've grown accustomed to my duties, I hope to treat our hosts to traditional Doman cuisine. Jealous!
Curry and ramen. In my native land, there exist individuals not unlike these adventurers, yet without a master to serve. How does one know the path that one must walk? You pick it yourself. An adventurer bends not to authority, but lives and acts according to his own beliefs. They're the master of their own destiny. Exactly.
Ozen!
The Rising Stones. What a peculiar name for a sanctuary.
Taru! On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Rising Stones. With your cooperation, we hope to grow rich and transform this place into piling gold! Oh, forgive me, but I must see to the Doman's needs.
Ooh la la.
Oh, Kaharu's here. What if...
What if you wanted to solve a problem?
G-girl.
Oh, is that the girl?
Yeah, it's the girl.
Oh, that is the girl.
What if you wanted to solve a problem that's already happened? Like the Garleans destroying Doma? History is our friend, young one. The answers to the problems of the present are often to be found within the past. We need but seek them out. Ah. But what if Doma's already destroyed? History! Study! Grades! Bankrid!
Some
It's
15
fucking
years ago.
sloshed!
Oh my god, wow, yeah. 15 years ago, it took me to Ul'dah. It was then that I first chanced to gaze upon your beauty. I was utterly transfixed. I dared not blink, lest I derive myself even a split second of your radiance. Why did you let him drink this much, Lamine?
You do flatter me, dear, and I do hope you've had and I do believe you've had a bit too much to drink.
Why did you let him drink this much?
Why?
Ori first.
Ori Boulder!
Some of the Domans wanted to learn how to fight. It's fallen to me to oversee their training. But first, I need to find suitable equipment for everyone.
He's wearing the what set? That's the set I
Is
made
there
you.
Yeah.
Ah, Yozen! It's one of the kids.
You think this is impressive? In Doma, we trained to run in the treetops.
Papalimo.
I keep clicking on Ida. What in the seven hells are you doing up there? Get down here before you fall and break your neck.
This is so cute. Don't mind Papalimo. He's making a fuss over nothing as usual. Yozen's sense of balance is amazing for a boy's age. I wonder how he got so good.
Hold on, give me a second.
Are you giving Papa Lima high quality head pats?
No, but I'm going to now.
Give him while you can.
No, I had what does that mean?
Miles big and wide.
Smiles big and wide.
Yeah.
I know what that means, chat. I know what happens even.
Antecedent?
Antecedent.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during
All
our
right.
visit to Villa.
1, 2, 3, and
If
click.
you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
Yep, we get free resets.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Do men have favorite gloves?
Long have
Some
I
do.
known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul.
Oh,
But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that
She's
our
talking about the
souls would
context
then
headaches.
occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our
I
fancy.
mean, I guess that's.
It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable.
Candle burned out.
As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Leviathan ate him.
And the
Like the little
import of
shrimp
this
he was.
observation, if the Asians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Yeah.
No, you gotta exile him.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who
Removes
are reborn
T-Spark?
upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay
Or melt
the
them with
approaching
negative.
darkness. To most, it
I
is
mean,
but
do
a
you know
fairy
what
tale.
I'm actually referencing
But
there? There's a
recent
D-Spark
events have given
promo.
me cause to wonder.
Ah.
Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
Just constantly whispering to each
For
other
the
while
present,
Philly's giving her
however,
monologue.
What matters is that the key
Yeah,
to
she's used to it by
defeating
now.
the Asians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Why Urianger specifically? Oh, hi.
Research nerd.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend.
He literally came running in here. Of course there is.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
No, that's Kryl!
What of them?
What them of?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Gasp.
Like the whole island?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
The stench of his soul has departed, but the stench of his body
relate
remains.
Only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Face laser.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Oh, that's bad. Even we couldn't survive
12th
Ultima.
Reserve.
I don't know, Mom didn't let us try.
Because we would have been fucking disintegrated, Fron!
How did Mom know?
Because she's God?
If there are no other matters, I move
Oh,
that
potatoes.
today's meeting be adjourned.
This is one of the few times where, like, we are not directly involved with a thing, yet we get to see what's actually happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Doesn't happen often. Kind of an issue I have with the story.
Yeah. It's kind of ruining this. thing that was very obvious. I mean, I guess that's why they're comfortable doing it.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Stupid little mustache.
Revolution.
Yeah. I keep mixing up the two of them.
Normally, I'm all for revolution, but like when the capitalist wants revolution, it's sus as hell.
God, theoretically, one of these earrings is actually worth taking because these cost hunt marks to actually get, but I'm still taking the still having Minfilia dispense the thingies.
And that's through the Maelstrom. 20 points. Let me just check something real quick. My little roadmap. Yep. All right. That wraps up patch 2.2.
Yay!
Yep.
Rogues and ninjas are canon now.
Yep. Rogues and ninjas are canon now. And before we start on the next one, Ron. Fish!
Yeah.
So, question. Do we want to continue on straight to 2.3 now, or fish?
Wasn't fish not for like another 30 minutes?
No, I mean big fish.
I mean, we could also go do Big Moogle, because we haven't unlocked Big Moogle.
I've unlocked Big Moogle.
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I didn't know if we wanted to play through the plot of it together, or if it literally... No one told me if there was story for it, so I was just like, oh, I guess we'll unlock the extreme at some point. It might be important.
You don't got to worry about that for the extremes. From this point on, the extremes are there as literal rating pieces.
Okay, cool. Let's go unlock Extreme Fish, and I can smack it.
Yeah, we can go boop it on the snoot.
I can kill it in one hit, probably. Maybe.
Yep, and we should... Let's see. Well, we're going to have to hit up...
Is it back?
We're going to have to go to the Waking Sands.
Oh, cool. Well, I can pick up the one for Good King Moogle Mog at the same time then.
Yeah. You still have a ticket. I have to take the Arcanist route.
I have 69 tickets now, which means I can never use another one. Thanks.
I'm all out of tickets. It's all out of tickets.
Yeah, that's... I actually might not... Oh, no. Okay, World of Time is there. I was gonna say, I might not be able to do it until I do the Moogle Mog one.
Nope, these are all independent of each other. As long as you...
I could imagine they might be locked behind one after the other.
Yeah, you could imagine that, but you don't have to because it's not how it works. As long as you've done the hard version, you can unlock the extreme version.
The wool, sling of the hand. Oh, this is actually the Leviathan one. Whoops, I meant to click on the Moogle one.
Oh well.
The Lord of the Wool, slain by thy hand. 'Twas a deed both heroic and historic, a tale to be told down the ages. I fear, however, that the terror of the Indigo Deep did slumber but briefly in the ethereal sea. The Maelstrom hath assured me that an unhappy certitude that Leviathan doth stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we face a most troubling and chilling predicament. The Lord of the Wool is a voracious being. Not less than a treasure trove of crystals would serve to lure the entity back to our plane of existence. 'Tis folly, then, to believe the sea-bound beastman could gather such a haul with such impossible a clarity. No, we must assume the Sahagin have adopted the disturbing new summoning ritual we observed amongst the other beast tribes. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now loometh over Limsa. Take the swiftness to the road to Maelstrom Command and offer thy stalwart service. The shining light must needs illuminate the ocean's darkest swell. Must needs! Give me a second to do this one while I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst Mooglekind, the legend of Good King Mooglemog the 12th does tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his belief in decadently unpeaceful reign. It was most disturbing to learn for me to learn then that the Mughals' god have once more succeeded in placing the manic potentate upon his throne. Only with the Asian's gleeful intervention could it be called the king back from the Aether with such haste. I am afeared that, as was the case with Ifrit and his primal ilk, the ritual thus employed hath empowered the Avatar with a strength far beyond that of his previous incarnation. As ever, it falls to thee, to blade boon to light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name hast been called, and all moderate faction of the Mughals hath joined with the Order of Twin Adders in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. It bid thee make haste to the Adder's Nest and once more pledge thine aid in the deposing his royal myth-made flesh. And I haven't picked up the next one, so we're going to... Oh, we're going back to Limsa.
Yep, going back to Limsa. Yeah, I definitely prefer the nice and easy. Just go talk to the Wandering Minstrel and like let him tell you about his fan fiction.
I think going to talk to Oriange is fine. It just, I don't know. It's more because they had to give a reason to still have the Waking Sands be like a thing.
I guess.
Which I don't know why they felt like they needed to, but I guess.
I mean, maybe that wasn't the reason.
Maybe.
Heroes of the Science, you are, as ever, a welcome sight of Maelstrom Command. Our worst fears are realized the primal Leviathan has returned to threatened our shores. We did not think it possible for fishbacks to summon their rapacious god without a considerable longer period of preparation, but there can be no mistake. Prior to contacting Oriange, we received a report detailing the almost complete destruction of a merchant fleet upon the open sea. Only one vessel managed to leap into the port, bearing the decidedly unwelcome news of Leviathan's resurgence. Judging by the testimony given by the surviving crew, the massive waves at the entirety level against the ships dwarfed anything we ever seen but the primary command before.
We have been commanded to take the hydrates.
Who has the hydrates? You have the hydrates.
I have the hydrates.
So he would... Should he unleash a tidal wave of similarly empowered proportions, Limsa would be scrapped from this island like a particle from a hull. It is with such dread imaginings in mind that I bid you sail forth to slay the world yet again. Our strategy remains unchanged. The twin vessel, the Horror Eater, is already being prepared under the command of the Storm Marshal Slafsrin. Make your way to the Mulberry Dry Docks once your own preparations are complete. Seek out the Sergeant Storm, and she will see you safely aboard the ship. May the Navigator guide and protect you. Yeah. Actually, I wonder when they started doing the Wandering Minstrel stuff, because it would be interesting if they did that in conjunction with when they started implementing stuff like the... I think it was definitely with Heaven's Ward at least.
I think you can actually tell just based off of the Duty Finder. No, you definitely can't, because Ultima's Ballad comes before all of the extremes. Where are you going?
Shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look away. I did not go the wrong direction at all. In fact,
Hero, I'm following you!
But I'm Pedjalini the sad clown. Sergeant Sedona at service. The Horror Eater is loaded and ready. I'll give the signal for the towing vessel to depart as soon as you're aboard. The Leviathan was sighted some distance from the coast. There should be more than enough time to build up ramming speed. The entire crew is willing to lay down their lives to ensure that you reach your target. So just concentrate on skewing the overlooking sea serpent. Alright. Ready to get a horse?
Yeah.
Alright. Horse. Extreme.
Hold on.
Let's see. Actually, hold on. You just do it like this because what I'm going to do is unrestrict the party, and then we can queue into the extreme.
Yes. Because no one does extremes.
And also, there we go. Actually, you know what? No, we're good.
I mean, how confident are you with the mechanics? Because you might need to res me.
So like, I'm fairly confident with the mechanics. I used to do this as like my rotation for Wondrous Tales, which has you fighting extremes, and I would just like go in solo. So I had to actually learn how to do this fight solo.
Fair enough.
But there will be some there will actually be mechanics that we have to learn because we are nowhere near the level that we would need to one-shot Leviathan into the abyss.
Even if we both hit Leviathan at the same time?
Yeah! Like, I'm level 100 at my main, and like, I still can't do it there. Like, maybe you could do it as a DPS. Probably could do it as a DPS at level 100.
I mean,
like,
Warrior's the secret DPS, so, you know, possibly.
No, it's not. Alright. So, just like in the regular, we're going to want to watch out for... Oh, so go to the opposite quadrant. Yep.
Oh, quadrant, not side.
Yeah, quadrant. Alright, we need to make sure that we get all the spooge.
That was not what I wanted to hit, but okay.
The spooge is going to deal damage.
Because that's what charges the thing in the center too.
Oh. Actually, I'm pretty sure this was one that we managed to clear on minimum iron level 1.2. Oh, that's going to be knockout. Alright, so for that one, you want to get beyond the opposite side because that's Leviathan crossing over.
I didn't even see identifiers for that until it was already attacking.
The thing that popped up, the water gush, it happened on the narrow ends of the boat.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. Wrong quadrant. Wrong quadrant. In a worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nope, I did.
Yep. In a worst case scenario, I'm pretty sure the arm's length will keep you from sliding. Gotta actually deal with the ads now.
That's good to know.
Alright, I might be able to carry this.
I don't have that set to a button. I do not have that set to a button.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like you got this.
Yep, alright. So we see that sploosh on the narrow end, so Leviathan's gonna go over, try and drag everyone off the ship. I need to hit the elemental converter right the fuck now. Nope, interrupted. I get a debuff. I eat holes for breakfast. 10 points.
That is hilarious. He pulls you off again.
Achievement unlocked to the Dungeon 6. 20 points. Whee!
Oh, I probably look at that when I do Thorn March Extreme.
That would be the achievement for complete 50 unique instance dungeons or trials.
Yeah, I should probably get that when I complete Thorn March Extreme.
Yep. And there we go. Ooh, Astro.
Oh, is that what that? I figured that was the shield without really reading it when I clicked on it.
No fish. No
I
fish.
rolled like a 90 on both of those.
No fish horse.
Nope. Okay, let's go unlock Thorn March for me.
Yeah, let's go unlock Thorn March.
Oop, that's not the button I meant to press. I often hit mount instead of teleport because they're right on top of each other.
Man, I am so glad that I got to level 80 so I can unlock Viper and have access to level 80 job with gear that I don't need to pay for.
I mean, it wasn't that expensive to buy my level 8 high quality level 80 gear off the market board.
Nope. God bless the crafters.
Yeah, like it was.
That is the thing.
It was less than $500,000.
That's the thing that I appreciate about the MSQ progression system. It keeps lower level item level gear relevant and like worth selling.
Yeah, Oh, 100%.
You look at World of Warcraft, and it's just like, nope. You only ever need best in slot.
Frons, Corey, glad I am to see you. I
Corey,
seen you
where?
been sorry, Themora. I'm so used to seeing Corey with Frons. I
am your captain. You see me 3 times a week.
I'm sure you've been appraised of the situation regarding the Mughal monarch. After a previous disposal of the king, Kupal Kolp approached the Mughal Scar and attempted to convince them of the error of their ways. Unfortunately, it appears that his efforts at persuasion had the opposite effect. The royal centuries reportedly flew into a frenzy and focused their righteous indignation into a new summoning ritual. Perhaps it is the unwatering intensity of the Mughal God's prayers, but the king has returned to the forest enveloped in an almost blinding aura of majesty. Kupla Korp tells us that this dauntingly maniacal avatar has now taken to call himself Great King Mughal the Swells. Suffice to say, the Elder Sitia is willing to condone the necessary acts of regicide. For the safety of all who dwell within the 12 Woods, it has been decided that the king must fall. A certain number of Elder Sitia's personal guard has been escorted Kupa Klup to the ward that shields the monarch's domain. Those among us with the ability to see Mughals are often high in demand, but considering the urgency of this mission, our leader felt it best to expedite matters. Pray, make your preparations and set out as soon as you are able. Kupla Kup awaits you in the Bramble Patch in East Shroud. God dang it. I always walk around Gridania because there is just not conveniently placed Aetherites. Like, I think the only one that I think is super conveniently placed is the one outside the Lancers Guild. Because it's also the one that is right next to the boat to East Shroud.
You would never survive the wild. You kids today and your convenient Aether ports.
I mean, how much gil do you have to burn? Huh?
Enough. I've got like a little over 1 million.
I have almost 5 times that.
Yeah, comfy rich money bags. Yeah.
And I've been cornering the market.
Oh, I knew you'd come.
Oh god, that's his auto playing.
I knew you'd come. At least I was hoping, Kupo. Not long ago, I had a stern word with the Mughals Guard about the dangers of turning pleasant fairy tales into disturbing reality, but they insisted that the intimidating force that is good King Ulgabog XII, may his scepter and judgment ever command our respect, is exactly the sort of savior we need. The Mughals Guard are afraid, Kupo. Afraid of how the force has changed, afraid of the never-ending conflict, afraid that we Mughals have no place in this new world. I'm scared of all those things too, but the thought of unleashing our royal menace upon the 12s scares me even more, Kupo. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. Measured thrashing, of course. Nothing too brutal. You can enter Thornmarch here, though the terror I've made into the ward. Take care, good fortune, and in the meantime, I'll go let the others know that great King Mughal XII, may his reign end with minimal bloodshed, will be vacating his throne, Kupo.
Depends if I use the name of the 0.3 patch. We just finished through the Malship, which is the point patch. Not that anyone asked.
That much extreme, now accessible.
Alright. Now let's go beat up some Mughal.
Is this the version where you're supposed to keep the Mughals Guard separated?
Nope. That was before they reworked the fight.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. That's so sad. Chat, can we get Alice an extra $10?
Do we even have to fight the Mughals Guard in this one, or is it just going to go straight to Great King Mughal XII?
It's going to start with Good King Mughal, and then he's going to summon the entourage.
Ah. You know, if he's a good King Mughal, why is there a chocobo on his staff? Why isn't a Mughal, huh?
True.
Look at his rotundness.
King Mughal, good King Mog, rules with an iron paw. Good King Mughal, good King Mog, rules with a royal fog. Good King Mughal, good King Mog, drinks a lot of grog. Good King Mog. Yep. Alright, AoE. We gotta wipe them all out because he will expend resources to bring them back.
And heal them, apparently.
Yep, and that lowers his health. And we gotta wipe them all out before he does his final attack, enrage, I guess?
Moogle Meteor.
Memento Moogle. There we go.
Oh, that
Now-
was really easy with 2 people, and knowing that you had to AoE.
Yep.
Wait. That was absolutely the same animation as letting your heart go from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god, was it?
Kind of.
Well, now you get a ribbon of fending or a kingly whisker.
Also, I got both of these achievements.
Yay! And you have
Wow, I got the whisker with a 28. What did you roll on it?
18.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, shall we head back to main town and just start grinding our horse? Or
Oh yeah, because we which one do we grind it off of? Hard or extreme? Oh, extreme.
extreme for Leviathan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alternatively, we can get started on Defenders of Eorzea. That is also a 14 quest series.
Let's get started on Defenders of Eorzea, which would be back in Mordona, right?
Yep, works for me.
Yeah, because we can grind our ponies off stream.
True. We can also make them an event once we get like all of the primals unlocked.
It's true.
And you are so hungry to get through the MSQ.
I really am. I want to get to Heavensward. I really want to get to Dark Knight.
Me too. Me too.
I'm not gonna as much as I keep thinking I'm gonna crack. I'm not gonna start at any jobs until I've started all of the Heavensward jobs, except for Blue Mage, and Blue Mage doesn't count.
This man is licking crumbs off the plate, chat.
I am licking crumbs off the plate at this point. I'm doing front lines.
Yeah! All right. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me update something real quick.
I have 4 full sets of three or 4 full sets of Garo armor now.
Level 50, The Great Divide. Minfilia's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students of Baldessian.
Oh wait, no, I have almost 3 full sets.
All right, let's make this so that way we don't skip. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything.
It's fine, they phased out. They'll come back next turn.
No, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one close to home. Odd. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mogomog XII. May he long live forever in the minds of our hearts and songs. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you two to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twellswood. Our latest reads reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Asila? I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. I miss Alice. What manner of problem? A band of refugees, hailing from Ul'dah this time, are coming to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Asilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread, and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Man, I feel like it's so much characterization in this patch content. Holy shit.
Yeah, now I finally understand what Lila meant by her characterization in ARR.
For real? God, oh my god, for fucking real.
It's just all jammed into the post-patch
God,
content.
I skipped all of this, chat! I skipped all of this! Themora, Frons, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting.
Sure, I guess.
By the way, where's your friend?
They're under the weather.
Ah, my condolences.
I mean,
I am well aware
so,
that our
like,
resources are finite, but we have a responsibility to protect the people of Eorzea.
So, like, the soil here isn't ungiving. I mean, I feel like they could. So again, we're missing a part of Mordona actually being built out as these patches went on, as we've been told.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like you could make a pretty good thriving community here in Mordona at Revenant's Toll.
You can, but I don't think the farming is actually going to be all that good. If you consider like how thick the Aether is, that's got to have an adverse effect. Like, there's a reason why there isn't, Mordona soil, right?
Wouldn't that be like, well, the soil's a game mechanic.
And yet, it is also world building.
Also, it didn't exist at this point in the game, I'm pretty sure.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minvilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The word for that is antecedent.
Please stop. 12 be praised. It is you.
Nod.
We're ready and willing to work. Same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done.
Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation.
Beg your pardon, antecedent. God damn it! I ain't so good with my words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the ones what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wasn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me, Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took in them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us.
I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doma's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request.
But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us?
If I might have a word. I'm here, I'm Cockney, I'm short, I'm a potato. Tataru? Is Artemis? Ill turns from all done, my lady. Alphino has been wounded.
Oh no.
What? How? Is it serious?
Yeah, is it serious?
I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild apparently, lashing out at any and everyone.
That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. Seven hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please. If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got.
My lady, we are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. Oh, come on, Minfilia, be cool.
How can you be so blind?
Find Alphino, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side.
I'm big.
Nod.
He's small.
Thank you. Pray, do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papa Lima will see to it. Alphino is being treated at the hourglass! Hurry! Nod again.
I'm gonna laugh when we get there and he's got like a splinter. Don't believe what they say. I know these people. They would only take up arms to defend themselves. If there was a riot, I swear to you, they didn't start it. I believe you, actually.
Alright, we gotta go find Alphino and Oldar. Oh, my Mog Pendium is still up. I gotta pull that off my hotbar.
I just pulled the collection onto my hotbar.
I mean, yeah, but it's in the spot where I keep my Wondrous Tales.
But isn't the Wondrous Tales also in the collection tab?
I don't remember.
I would know. If I had the Wondrous Tales.
If you did have one. I heard Alphino got clocked. Did anyone take a picture?
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I
3,
am
2,
quite well.
1. And click.
Ulda, on the other hand, is not.
Oops.
This riot was anything but an isolated
Oh my god, he
incident.
really did have a splinter.
There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long
I mean, to be fair, he
simmering
did say
last threaten to
Tataru
boil
exaggerates.
Yep, that's what I mean. That's what I'm
And to
referring
be
to.
fair, I believe Tataru exaggerating more than I do Alphino exaggerating to Tataru.
Ulda is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor.
You don't
The
say.
majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
Capitalism.
To an Uldan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence.
We just said capitalism.
This
So
one's
where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy?
this one's more
What place is there for those who fled Alamigo?
oh
and the
god, what is it?
destruction of humanity?
It's specifically like you said, it's you're worth you're worth the work that you
There
do.
is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Uldan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Late stage capitalism.
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor.
Yeah, because they're not stupid.
Suck.
None would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the
Cat!
day, with no end in sight.
Cat?
There's a cat walking up the stairs.
I saw Rogadin walking up the stairs.
This is
There was a cat
prompting
next to him.
more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers.
Wow, Alphino.
While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry.
I mean, I think he's not making a judgment call there. He's using how they see each other.
I know, but like,
The manner
damn,
of
have
the
some
Roman
context and
justice
place of
for
mind,
the
boy.
Roman's asylum bespoke
Yeah.
disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest. Nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence.
You just got this all figured out, don't you?
That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
They all went out to Cartno to beat each other silly.
True. We must squabble like men and women.
And women who dress like men?
True. Like civilized peoples.
Alphino, dispense the elegant silver pieces, please. Blech.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Why? Why?
Blech.
I'm going to use this to pay my retainer. Level 50. Desperate Times. Alphino wishes to investigate the circumstances surrounding the riot.
But Hero, they don't want Gil. They want ventures.
I know what I said.
As I told you before, it is all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may have not begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Raubon has to say upon the matter. Give me a second. Hold on.
You can't see.
Okay, you can go.
You can't see them, Fron. But here, I have two people who have been waiting for me for like just about 2 years, and they will continue to wait until we get through Heaven's Word. So I won't be able to level up level 60 jobs until then.
But Alice is somewhere else.
True. This is not Alice though. This is Big Cat. This is Big Cat with monocle, and this is Benoy Healer. Benoy Healer, who apparently
Benoy.
changes her outfit every time they go to a new place.
Benoy.
Benoy. Gunbreaker quest is what it is.
Ah.
This is where they go after you unlock the job.
Ah.
And at some point they'll stop by in Ishgard too, which means that like there's just no point in me leveling Gunbreaker and getting like blocked partway through.
Womp womp.
Oh, there's only one music Raha out today.
Yeah,
Graha Tia Taquito.
They've been here less and less.
Oh my god. Rod, I bought frozen taquitos at Costco. Now I have a big box of them.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's just male Makote. Maybe all male Makote have their hands like that.
Oh, what, the little claws?
Yeah, the just really, really stanced up hands.
Oh, yeah, actually, they do. They do.
That's discomforting.
I think it's a specific type of Makote, too. Like, there's Moon Tribe and then there's Day Tribe. Oh, turn off the auto events.
Now's not a good time. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta turn that off. Now's not a good time. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphino, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to the Chingerans.
Churgans. Rugans.
Churians.
Churros.
My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents. The progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. Well, what I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Ul'dan citizenry and the refugee population has increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. What are those who,
if they thought they could get them more food, they would.
Yeah. And what are those who have not even a single gil to spare? And who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were investigated by outside forces, the monetarist would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I fear far more faith in your but I have far more faith in your abilities. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at the request for such information, but I've no doubt that you can persuade him with your civil tongue.
Where'd you hear that?
Themora, stop eating paint.
Right. Paint.
I eat the rocks.
You eat the rocks.
I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we?
Odd. But talk about the color of my tongue again, and I'll hang you.
You look as though you have something to say. Is this about triple triad against me again?
You look... Well, Poochie, you look like you have something to say. Do you? I must go back to my home planet. Poochie
What you ask is no simple feat. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activities in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to the recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking with the Blades posted there.
Wow, that was easy, Fron.
That was easy.
Do you think Alfredo was implying that I sleep my way to get information?
No, I think it's a turn of phrase, and you're thinking about it too much. And if I'm having to be the voice of reason, you know something's wrong.
Hold on, which way did you go?
To Central Thanalan. Via Aethernet. Can I get gold? Is there gold? Is the gold node up?
The gold node is
No.
in Western Thanalan, I thought.
Sorry, not gold. It's diamonds and...
Diamond.
It's diamonds and something else that's in this region. And it's actually right next to Lost Hope.
The fact that you had that memorized has me impressed.
I have every timed node memorized. There aren't that many.
Impressed.
I just don't have all their times memorized. I have their locations memorized. Or at the very least, I know relatively that if there is a timed node in a region, and there's only one that I know of in here, and it's the diamond one.
Let's see, let's start with you. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Oh, you mean those refugees? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people have lost hope and have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that. Like that merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go.
Oh? Friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return. I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Or do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything.
Alright, deeper into the camp.
Yeah, I don't like walking in this cave.
Why not? What's wrong with
I
this
don't
cave?
know. I just don't. There's like not a lot of reasons you ever have to come in this cave.
Ah, it's more potato.
Don't hurt me! I'm one of them! Wait, I know your face. Are you not the ones from the Church of Saint Adama Ladama? 1,000 pardons, my friend. I mistook you for one of the thugs who've been tormenting us.
If Leofric bid you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. Tell be praised that, because we have yet a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which we is owed? Ha! A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my word. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain to see for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now, he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt the merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does.
I don't like where this is going. Terrified refugee.
What are you doing? Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw! Don't draw!
I should not switch the Pictomancer around this guy.
Why did you run away from me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. You'd be here to soothe me. Why? Why did you have to stay and leave me behind?
Concern. There. What the fuck, Fron? What the fuck, Fron?
What?
Hey, terrified refugee, chill the fuck out.
What? Oh. I forgot. That's my soothe macro for
Chat, you need to know that Fron apparently has a macro for soothe that puts into chat, hey, fucking chill the fuck out. Fron, how could you? The man is clearly traumatized.
I've been meaning to get rid of that macro. Actually, I was having too much fun with macros at the time. Who are you? Oh, what do you want?
Hey, chill the fuck out, man.
It's true. I followed the merchant and made the gods strike me down for my folly. What they'll not give you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups, set us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leaders tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh god, it's the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Blech.
Just say this for the Doman restoration. Level 50, Shock and Awe. The terrified refugee would have you find his brethren and convince them to lay down their arms.
The other refugees are hiding in the cave south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and then try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. Pox and all the bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to the merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality, that's it! Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Perhaps then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot.
Better yet, I'll fight them.
Nah, I'm just gonna hit them with the dull side of my axe and feel like you're gonna put an arrow through their throat.
I mean, I don't have to. I could just, like, you know, scare him a little. Do a little William Tell.
Feel like it's a little damp in here. Feel like you could have found a better place to go. Seven hells, they found us. Everyone, grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So, what's your game? What's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lad, but we're more than willing to kill for yourselves. Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk. What did you do? Oh, that you're The off attack, not the. Yeah. Shield, wrapping sellsword, saber rattling sellsword. Hello, my name Frons.
And I'm Themora. And this is Jackass.
You beat him like it was nothing. Oh, almighty, what are we gonna do now? Speak with the terrified refuge. What?
Look at all the refugees hanging out here, Fron.
All 3 of them. Plus that guy.
I mean, there's a guy over here. See, there's a potato.
Oh, there's a potat.
Yeah, it's a potato. Who did that?
Orb.
Orb!
Orb.
Fron, Valdesian Arsenal win.
I would like to know. There are 2 weapons I would very much like from it.
And 2 expansions.
I need to complete my set. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What are the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than get butchered by the flames.
They're just sleeping. It's okay. They're exhausted.
Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? But where else would he be? Unless he went to the Stone's Throw to recruit others. Blech.
Stop that!
Look, it's not my fault that our presence makes people manifest treasures for us through their mouths.
Are you sure about that? I feel like that's a little bit your fault.
Maybe.
Level 50, Reap the
I feel-
Whirlwind. The terrified refugee would have you find the shady figure who is trying to stir dissent among his brethren.
The merchant wished to approach the refugees a stone throw, but he was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this feudal cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. I think... Dude, I think that's the point.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease.
Are we going now? Oh.
Orange mark.
Okay, we're still in Central. Yeah, we're still in Central.
Yeah, we're still in Central.
I didn't see... So normally you see like an MSQ symbol on the map, and there wasn't one because it's an area that we're looking in.
Yep, we're going to the refugee camp right next to the walls.
Edit. We need to talk to Edit.
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 Oh no, it's a small child.
I thought it was just a small here.
That's what children are, Frons. They're small people.
No, like a short here.
Ron, that's not for another several expansion. Have you seen my parents? Wop, wop, pop, pop, wop, pop. They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. I'm so hungry. They left with the man from Uldar. The man said they were going to change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Are you looking for someone?
Looking for the merchant. I'm looking for someone stirring up trouble.
You mean the man who lived with my parents? I don't know where he... Wait! Look! Over there! I think that's him!
Well, now, which Which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Oh no. Is it just start like football tackling towards him? You! Hey! Hey!
I wish. He's getting away! Go get him!
Yeah, I don't think we needed to be told that.
After him, Frons!
It's just, I understand it's a limitation of, like, the system and whatnot, but that's one of those points of just, like, that weird decision sort of robs you of agency. Of the, like, I would have just been barreling at this dude already, but having the small child have to tell us to go after him.
True. But quickly, Fron, the game is afoot! Fron, I thought we were gonna be, like, you know, immerse ourselves in, like, chasing by foot.
I'm gonna canonically chase him the fastest way possible. Armored Potat. Yeah, you again. Why are you pursuing me? I don't know. Why are you running from me?
Bop, 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 bop.
Sedition, treason, revolution. That's preposterous. Who filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorized the streets of Ul'dah?
Ron, you are outside of the camera. I cannot see your head.
You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None.
Ron, lick him.
He's not Rock. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flame. You have no right to detain me. Yeah, I don't care. I'm an adventurer. For the sake of our argument, well, let's say I did do things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a kiker's arse about politics. It was business. Only business. I'm gonna break you like a twig.
Like a Kit Kat bar.
We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything.
That's better. Motherfucker!
I could have gotten in the way of that. Hey, you can't use the backflip evasion skill unless you have a target. Well, that's all the commotion.
Now, officer, I know how this look, but this ain't my bow.
7 hells! Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. I love how they're not actually wielding swords, they're just wielding daggers.
Nah, those are like gladius swords.
Yeah, but they're daggers for anyone not potat-sized.
Debatable. That's like a short sword-ish. Like
there are rogue
exception.
daggers that look exactly like that.
Yeah, rogue daggers. But like this is Final Fantasy. Actually, you know what? That just solidifies your point. Never mind.
Hell, adventure. I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death.
Well, we went out to dinner exactly once, but then he refused to call me again.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, what?
This man was responsible for the recent riots. Perhaps we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious you're not the ones whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Well, time to go tell Alpha no we let the one witness we had die. Painfully, apparently.
Let?
Yeah, let. I totally should have been able to get in the way of that.
I'm the trained archer. Why can't I just Robin Hood that shit?
I am also the trained archer.
Yeah, but like I'm the canonically trained archer.
I mean, am I not canonically trained in every class?
Am I not?
In AR?
Are you not? Are we not? No, that's why I'm on, not why not.
Why not?
Exactly. Yeah, you get
I watched the good Pokemon seasons. What news, you two? Where's the merchant? Yeah, he
Pop, pop.
did.
He did.
My name Frons. Murdered? Damn it, all of the 7th Hal. He was not simply murdered. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Oh? Blech. Yes.
Front, I swear to God, this didn't happen until you showed up.
I mean, it doesn't hurt them. They don't even seem to realize.
It hurts my soul.
The Flame Runner left word that you were to proceed to the fragment chamber as soon as you returned. We wish to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alphino has been informed that it should be waiting for you outside. Pray, proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew.
Welcome back, Kiwami!
Hey!
We saw a guy get snuffed.
I mean, and it's 3 a.m. That's a pretty good reason to be doing anything else.
Yeah.
Where are we going? We're going to the Husting Strip.
Yeah, we're going to the Chamber of Rule.
You know, I knew that, but I still had to ask.
Dum, 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 dum. With all haste! Bartholomew!
No, that spell got dummied out of the game.
Oh, there's Alphino.
Excellent work. The information you brought has helped me persuade General Raubon to call this meeting. Mayhaps now we can discuss matters openly and honestly. We've been expecting you. Please proceed inside.
Money!
Why? Why not just pair it with the last one and double the rewards? Oh my god.
Because this is going to be voiced. Alright, auto, 3, 2, 1, and click.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information.
Where my bow?
Do you think I talk about anything? This happens here?
Reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of
No.
placed by the Calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
What? Oh.
Together
Yeah,
with
against
a group
everybody.
of All-Amigan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
What's that about arms?
A unit of
It was an
Brassblades sent to
interesting
supervise
fighting
the
game by
demonstration
Nintendo.
loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
Nope, because Alphino do it for
We
us.
assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Motherfucker.
I feel like that's enough evidence to
Teleji
hang him
Adeleji.
for treason.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Because people lie, Alphino.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
That seems like a good
When
idea.
last I looked, that was disputed territory.
With both Ishgard and Gridania.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Or the front lines, if you will.
Only sometimes.
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you're saying it then.
What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed.
Oh, hey, Frontlines.
There are certain
Yeah, the actual
differences of
Cardinal Flats
opinion
frontline
as to
map.
how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains
I was
a
there
military
no,
presence in the
yesterday.
region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
Frontlines!
That seems
In full knowledge
flawed.
of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill.
Mm-hmm.
A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable
Housing
way.
requires land ownership.
If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
One of you could fix this. You can just kick him right off right now. He's a potat. He can't stop you.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence.
That's how you spell Bartholomew, though,
That
Kiwami.
the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domins was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Slashed out.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins?
We ask that
would
question a
risk his
lot,
position on the
Alphino.
Syndicate?
A
And,
lot.
most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate.
Money! Omega mention!
Pardon?
Ron, Omega mention!
Yeah, he's on the boat right now.
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
Omega
Nah,
mention!
call me honest.
Alagon inscriptions indicate
Honestly,
that it was
though,
created to fell Bahamut himself.
Incorrect, but I'll accept it.
If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats.
I mean, as far as they know, it's just speculation.
Oh.
To ensure Eorzea's annihilation. Destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
Or if he was trying to get to it like they did Ultima Weapon.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Bahamut.
People really gotta watch that opening cutscene.
True.
Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot
It
accurately
didn't cease
be
to function. It
gauged.
just got bored.
However,
He's sleepy.
if someone were to restore it,
Beep,
as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon,
Sleepy and
I
eepy
have
and
little
beepy.
doubt that he would
Beep,
wield
beep.
untold power.
Yeah, who would ever want to revive the weapon? Yeah, who could do that?
Dar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
I feel like Gul'dan needs a better
He should
educational
aspire
system.
to world domination.
Yeah.
He walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Ul'dah.
That's
It
not a
would
good
seem
reason to
the
not.
implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
We?
Yeah, the Scions.
I think you mean you, Alphino. You can't customer service your way out of this one. Level 50, Stories We Tell. Recent revelations weigh heavily on Alphino's mind.
Ooh, this is a quest that unlocks a bunch of stuff. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet, the thought that all this chaos was a product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so, and do so is most troubling. Well, I mean, to be fair, they did say they weren't really sure if the translations were true. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. Fortunately, we are already well positioned to do so. Pray, keep us informed about any developments in Cartow.
Sure thing, Half-Stack.
Begone, whelp! This is no place for children. I'm gonna throw you in the pool over there, sir.
I'm sorry. I was looking for you. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents.
You know this girl?
Womp 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 womp.
So he visited Stone's Throw as well. I see.
Did you find the man? Were my parents with him?
They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together.
Really? You'll help me look, mister?
Of course. But first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. Must needs!
Must needs!
I don't know why they do that. They're telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Perhaps you could wait for me by the pillar over there. We require but a moment.
Okay, mister, I'll be waiting.
Wow. Responsible child. I'll take you to the quicksand. Mayhaps Modi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an Aether-stuffed primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon into response to threats that as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources. And ourselves. Mayhaps the time has come for a change. Oh, don't you start talking about rebellion.
Frons, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to the Reverend's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the 12 Woods has taken a turn for the worse. I'll explain details once you arrive. Bring Themora with you.
My name's Frons. The 12's Wood? Then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. I even received no reports of Ixal activity, which leaves... the Sylphs? Go. You know as well as I that the appearance of Primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I'm grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I'm more than capable of protecting myself.
Nod.
I don't know, man. You got no covering on that one, them there tasty kidney.
Kidney?
Yeah, he's not covered on that one part of his body.
Fron, just because they're like rocks doesn't mean you should be licking kidney stones.
I'm not.
Good.
I'm implying that someone's gonna knock him over the head and steal his kidney.
Yeah.
Because it's unprotected.
Yeah, that much is true.
I make my guild ethically, thank you very much.
Alphino really went, what? You think someone would go into a political meeting and lie? Oh, time to talk to people. Wait, hold on. Everyone's in the same position as last time.
They're all in the same positions as last time.
Yep, think we're still getting plastered.
Well, I mean, why do you keep giving him liquor? You are responsible for this!
She's not giving it to him. They just keep appearing in Thagward's hand.
That's more concerning.
Ooh, Silverhill?
I am come on behalf of the Elder Seeds here to petition the aid of your order. The antecedent has been appraised of the situation. I don't even know if that's an Ellison. I'm just assuming it is.
You would. It's a relief to see you two healthy and hale. The latest news from Odal was most disturbing.
Ophelia, why did you just call me and not Themora too?
Well, I just assumed that you two were together.
Fair.
This name wasn't built for conference calls, Fron.
I don't think that's true. I think that's patently untrue, actually.
You want to give it a try and find out?
I'm pretty sure link shells are literally designed for conference calls, actually.
Yeah, and yet you won't answer my email.
How do you... Don't look at the fourth wall.
It's Final Fantasy. Don't think too hard about it. Clearly, the only injury Alphino suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you're ready to begin, I will summon them now.
This email should have been a meeting. Blech.
All right. That quest unlocks stuff?
I think so.
Hold on, I want to check real quick. Which one was that? That was Stories We Tell?
Yeah, Stories We Tell. I think it unlocks something.
We can check real quick. Solution, Lord Levin. Doesn't say that it unlocks anything in particular on the wiki.
I swear I've seen something that said...
Ooh, guess what? At this point, we're at the 79.3% mark.
Yay!
Oh wait, that's actually...
That's not 75% though.
No,
oh wait, no, that's...
It's over 75%.
No, it's above 75.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Including base RR, I think. But we're only 19.5% of the way through the main scenario progress.
That doesn't sound correct.
According to the wiki, it is.
Fair enough.
Well, remember, Realm Reborn is kind of like a little larger than the expansions, I think.
That's what I mean. 19% sounds small.
Yeah, it's like a fifth. Anyway, level 50, Lord of Levin. Minfilia wishes to discuss the latest threat to arise in the Black Shroud.
Speakies? No speakies.
Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you. I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. Business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their reverend guardian, the Primal Ramu.
I'm sorry. May have. Then it's not certain.
The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion.
Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact needs not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more balanced compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs on their territory.
The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning... Kind of, yeah. Way back when we were doing that thing with Ida and Papalimo and Lotus Solus?
I guess. I feel like that was the Twin Adders keeping an eye on them.
No, we're Scions. We keep an eye on Primal and stuff. I mean, like, the Adders are probably helping, but, you know. If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen. Just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and you did not to prevent it? I told Papalimo, I suppose. I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, But there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They already saw them removed once right after the calamity, but that was because the Guardians came trampling through the forest.
And yet they're still there. And so long as Castrum Aurens stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Uldar drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like the Sylphs perceive this panicked migration as yet another invasion and quickened their efforts to summon their god.
I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming.
Yep. Indeed. One cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Frons, Themora, though your dealings with the Sylphs of little solace, you would succeed in preventing an ultimately untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has retreated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramu can be convinced of our intentions, it must be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning.
A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramu's presence. Must needs!
Must needs!
The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement. Pray, report to Commander Hello at the Idol's Nest as soon as you are able. Nods. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Leven will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will, of course, lend you whatever support you require.
Oh my god, maybe we can actually get to... We don't have too long, but maybe we can actually get Ramu tonight.
I wonder.
Let me have hope. Let me have hope, damn it.
We only got 15 minutes left, Frons.
Oh, what was that about walking outside and then teleporting?
I didn't teleport.
Oh, you returned home, fine.
Yeah. How do you like them apples?
You're lucky I have New Gridania listed as one of my places to go. Wait, why am I clicking on the... No, stop clicking on the thing! Why? Why? What? It's right here.
It's true. Why? Why would you do this?
Oh.
They just
There's a button here playing him in cards.
Well, you don't want to interrupt
I wish you luck. Level 93 Gunblade bun.
Oh, it's a bun blade.
Gun bun. Bun blade.
Bun blade.
Ah! Scions!
Captain Frustrated. I am Captain Frustrated to you.
Your arrival has not been anticipated. The appearance of primers ever cause for alarm and unease. So my men stand ready for any eventuality. I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is in the opinion that your diplomatic, rather than martial skills, may be better served for our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nalthika's altar, and the conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Around the corner.
Around the corner, right through the bend, through grandmother's house we go. We got a cookie.
Connie-sana will break your arm if she hears that.
You know what? Fair point.
The other Scions have already arrived. May I show you in?
Remember, Fron, we're not allowed to fish here. This is sacred water.
We're not allowed to fish here. We're not allowed to fish here.
Fron. Ron, don't do it. Don't you do it. We're going to talk to the Scions. Talk to Ashola. I am most curious to hear how the Elder Seedseer means the treat with Lord Ramu. Dr. Thancred.
I see the Sylphs have sent their own representative. There can be no doubt then.
Dr. Papalimo.
It is said that once Ramu passes judgment, his wrath is implacable. 'Twould be best to conclude this discussion ere Gridania and its people are placed under his scales.
Dr. Ida. Whatever the Elder Seedseer is planning, I want you to know that I'll be right there by your side. And I'm sure Ashola won't be far behind, even if she does think everything's mankind's fault.
It's kind of right.
Misanthropy arc. Dr. the Sylphic Servant. Oh, hello, Walking One. It's good to see a friend of Elder One. Dr. Connie Senna. Trigger cutscene.
Speak fast.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
1, 2, 3.
People of Gridania, I bid you welcome.
Actually, we don't even need to click now.
Is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty.
True.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago,
Look at her Padro horns.
the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramu is returned unto the forest.
Yeah, Odin does that on a daily basis.
Scarce had his
Yeah, it's
words
true.
ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
It is hilarious the amount of conjecture I see about I've been seeing online about Odin because of the whole like fact that his summon just turns whoever, or his sword turns whoever picks it up into
Though his
Odin.
exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned.
Oh, also,
in
did
the
you know that you
heart
can get
of the Sylphs.
Slipnir as a mount?
I did.
Unlike the other primals
And
you
or a
have
mount that looks very
encountered,
similar to Slipnir?
Lord Ramu is
From the
no
sword, right?
raging avatar of destruction.
Huh?
He is revered
Oh,
as
is that
much
where
for
it's
his
from?
wisdom
I
as
thought
his
so.
strength, serving
Oh, I don't
as
know. I
both
haven't looked at
arbiter
Mog Station in a
and
while.
guardian to his children.
On purpose, you know.
Given that we and the Sylphs found
I'm
a
very
way
proud of
to
you.
share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided.
Amenable.
Blessed as you
There's
are
no A
with the power
in
of
there's no
equity,
other A in that.
You are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
All right, Fron. Let me do a little talking.
I don't
Twelveswood has suffered enough.
I don't know if that's a good
Upon
idea
this,
either.
We and the Sylphs,
Why
and I
not?
would venture Lord Ramu himself,
Just because I'm going to go up and holler at him and be like, Yo, Ramu, leave us alone, I'll suck your
endangered
dick.
our shared home by engaging
You
in
know what? If that's what you're gonna do, go right
unnecessary
ahead. Actually, that would be
I wasn't actually going to
Something
do
to
that.
beseech you,
something to watch.
safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
Look, I'm still curious if the people of Eorzea can intermingle
You have my
breeding-wise.
thanks.
I have to believe.
Pray make for little solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin.
I have to believe that there's a reason why there's half Ellison and half Makode out there.
An
Are there?
ill wind blows through the
Unfortunately,
It's a thing?
Unfortunately not. That would require unique models.
Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Yeah, Connie said they've been doing that for decades now.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, thank you for booting us right out, I guess.
You knew what you intended. Oh, we can just take the boat. We can just go
Nope,
to the
not
land.
fast enough.
Go to the. You see what I mean, chat? This man is on the hunt and he's after you.
I hunger for old men, and not that way, you perverts.
No, that's really more my area. Sadly. Speak with the Serpent Lieutenant at Little Solace. Ah, voice. Hold on, I gotta go slap voice.
Why? He did good. He is the Chocobo savior.
He took all of my credit!
He's the Chocobo savior of the Sylphs.
No, according to his report, you're the one who wore the stupid fucking Chocobo outfit and bumbled his way through stuff.
I am the Chocobo savior of the Sylphs! Scions? I was told to expect you. I understand you got to treat with the primal Ramu himself. An unenviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I have been told that the fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, so that you might ascertain the location where the Lord Living might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Blech.
And that's
Rich.
it.
Blech.
And that's it for now. As we come to the end of our stream. And hold on. Okay. You were so close, Fron. You were so close to getting two primals in one stream.
If only I hadn't brought up stupid stuff about Ul'dah.
If only we weren't so autistically argumentative about details. At least your Gargoyle gear look nice.
It's too bulky on the Rogadin.
A little bit. I'm not even.
Oh, even these ones light up.
Yeah, they do light up. They just don't have like the aura glow.
Yeah. Oh, also,
Also what?
I cannot do that.
All right. So, folks, we have a couple of things to talk about before we wrap things up here. Ron, you got any plans for next week?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually try and finish up Baldur's Gate 2. So I'm gonna plan on streaming Tuesday and Wednesday night.
Ooh, nice. I'm probably gonna. If that's the case, then like, should I prioritize trying to finish Xenoblade 2 or Baldur's Gate 3? Like I need to finish
Xenoblade 2, because Baldur's Gate. What? Okay, so big spoiler for everybody in chat. Part of the reason I want to finish Baldur's Gate 2 is we want to go back to our plan of doing Baldur's Gate 3.
Fron, come over here so that way we're not like in the way of Sprouts doing their quest.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, so part of the reason I want to finish up Baldur's Gate 2 is so that we can work on getting together, myself, Hero, and Android Jess, to do a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and possibly someone else if we can find them.
Yep. Uncapped levels, players only, final destination.
I mean, we're definitely going to use some of the people, because there are things that we can get that I want that you. Well, yes.
What do you need specifically?
We're going to abuse the companions.
No, I don't want to use the companions.
I said abuse.
Ow.
You haven't finished Act 2, correct?
No.
Then I can't tell you what we're going to force Asterion to do.
Oh, wait, is it the part where you have him drink the blood from that one woman he finds repulsive?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because she gives you an attribute point, right? Potion for an attribute point? Excellent.
Yes. I think it's specific attribute point, but yes.
I
mean, I'm not gonna go for everything.
I think it's a point that increases your intelligence.
I think it's strength or dex, actually.
No, it's intelligence for sure, because I remember looking that up for my necromancer beforehand. And like, I'm gonna be playing Holly when we go through BG3, so like, yeah, we're absolutely forcing Asterion to drink like that. Oh, we can also get we can also get another one if we spare the hag. But that was like any attribute.
That's really hard to do, actually. Well, okay, not really hard. That's moderately hard to do.
I mean, you just gotta beat the hag senseless and then like she pleads for her life. Not that hard.
Yes. Which I have not. Let me put it this way. I have played through Act 1 at least 6 times. I have not been able to actually get that to trigger.
Weird, because we got that our first time when we were playing with my wife and our friend. And it was literally just the three of us.
I may just be very efficient at murder then.
That probably. Okay, so you said Tuesday and Thursdays?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday? All right. You got like times that you're going to be doing that for?
7 p.m. EST.
7 p.m. EST. That's like 4 p.m. my time. That's when I start lounging with my cat. So, folks,
yeah.
Frons going to be streaming BG2 next week. Then we're going to be back with more Final Fantasy Friday next week.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, sometime next month, we can finally get Coils of Bahamut figured out.
Yes, because Lila's been having a heck of a time.
Yep, and now
hopefully that is all gonna get sorted out.
And now Alice is going through stuff too, and it's like, oh, is Coils just cursed? Are we just cursed to not be able to do Coils?
I mean, if you ask the majority of Final Fantasy XIV players, they would probably say yes.
Probably.
Because they, probably haven't done Coils.
All right. So, on my end, though, I have, like, actual news. So, like, for a while, I have been doing literally just Final Fantasy Friday with Fron and sometimes Alice. But I need help avoiding losing hours and hours away to mindless executive dysfunctional lounging. So I'm going to try something out. I'm going to try streaming a couple of hours each day, Monday through Thursday. Just a couple of hours. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. Literally, just 2 hours. Just like an extra 8 hours that I already had, but like, burned doing absolutely nothing. So, we're just going to kind of do whatever I feel like doing. It might be grinding dailies on everything. It might be coming on to Final Fantasy XIV to grind levels. It might be...
Don't hit on the MMO.
I'm not hitting on the MMO. Wait, what did you say?
I said don't hit on the MMO.
Don't hit on...
You said you were coming on to Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, don't hit... God! That doesn't even make sense.
And?
Look, it might be... sometimes it might be work. Sometimes it might be me dueling. Sometimes it might be me grinding. It's gonna be a bit of a variety show. Just me doing whatever. Just so that way I am doing something and not just burning away my time doing absolutely nothing. So please look forward to that. I'm also in the brainstorming phase for a donathon. Getting ADHD diagnosis is fucking expensive because they do not fucking take direct billing through provincial insurance. So I have to pay out of pocket and then try to get reimbursed later. So, yeah.
The most confusing thing ever to me.
Yeah. So, Jess has had his 2.0 debut. Lila did her subathon to try and get, the Live 2D model funded, which she's hasn't even had a chance to commission yet because she's been working on it. So, hey, you know what? It's my turn now. There'll be some stretch goals and everything like that. But in the meantime, folks, if you want to support us, you can support us by sending a little bit of money to our friend Alice. The link is right there in the Ko-fi bet. Ron, do we want to do the thing we usually do where we go ahead and raid into Lila?
Is she live?
She should be.